Panera Bread was trying to ruin my Mother's Day. Hi, my name is James Moore Jr., and in this story, I'm going to tell you about how I had to go up to Panera 3 times just to get my order right. On Mother's Day, I normally wake up real early so I can do my YouTube videos. And I decided that after my video, I'm going to take a little nap because I know I got a big day ahead of me. I wake up like, it's a little later than I thought it was. So I head up to my bedroom and I notice my wife is about to leave. I'm like, where are you going? She's like, I'm going to get me some breakfast. I'm like, well, let me get it for you. It's least I can do. It's Mother's Day. Come on. She's like, okay. So she's on her phone looking at Starbucks menu for what she wants to eat. She's like, do you want anything from Starbucks? I was like, don't worry about me. I don't want anything from Starbucks. She's okay. She's looking and she has this look of on her face. So I'm like, you don't find anything? She goes, no, I'm going to go to Panera instead. You want anything from Panera? I was like, sure. Panera stuff is okay, but I'll take something from it. So she goes to Panera. She finds something she wants. She gets it, adds it to the cart. And then she hands me her phone. I didn't look at what she got. I just thought, let's get what I want so we can hurry and get going and go get it. I see that there's an Asiago bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese. I was like, ooh, I think I want to try that. But I don't like bagels. So I'm going to get it on a croissant. And I'm going to add bacon. Ooh, that's going to be good. Add the cart. Here you go. She go ahead and tallies the order and shows me, all right, you got to pick it up in about 10 minutes. Oh, just me? Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, you stay here, baby. You relax. It's Mother's Day. I got this. I hop in my ride and I head over to Panera. I go over to the Uber Eats and DoorDash line so that way I can get my food and just go. I get my food. I tell them thank you. Merry Mother's Day. And I head home. I get home. My wife is sitting at the table. She looks excited. She's ready to eat. I hand her the sack so I can go get me something to drink because she had a coffee with hers. She puts my sandwich on my side of the table. She opens up her sandwich. She takes a big bite. I take a big bite of my sandwich. She goes, lets the food roll off of her tongue onto the paper that the sandwich was wrapped in. I'm like, why'd you do that? She's like, because they put your sauce on my sandwich. I don't even want it. I was like, oh, that's messed up. Put a little sriracha on mine. She goes, they didn't mess up your sandwich? I'm like, yeah, it doesn't have no sauce on it. She goes, well, take them back. It's like, okay, hold on, let me finish my sandwich real quick. She's like, all right, well, whatever you done, take my sandwich back and give me another one. I was like, no problem, babe, no problem. I finally finished my sandwich and I hop back in the car and I drive back up to Panera. The girl who saw me come in the first time sees me come in the second time. She's like, something wrong? I'm like, yeah, you guys messed up on my sandwiches. I was like, this sandwich is not supposed to have sauce. It's just a croissant with sausage and egg. Mine is an Asiago bagel without the bagel and croissant with sausage, egg, and bacon and cheese. She's like, oh, I'll get that fixed right away. She takes my sandwich and my receipt, goes over to the sandwich shop, sandwich station, and tells them about what they did. So it's like remaking my order. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm being patient. It's taking a little while. They finally give me my sandwiches and I take off. I head back home. I'm like, this has got to be right. I get to the house. My wife is sitting on the couch. I'm like, come on, babe, let's eat. What you mean, let's eat? You already ate. I was like, but they made my sandwich too. What they make your sandwich for? I was like, because they messed up on the sandwiches, on both of them. They didn't care if I ate mine. She goes, you so greedy. I was like, no, I'm not. They messed up. They owe me. She grabs the sandwiches out the bag. She opens up the sandwich. She looks, no sauce. She's like, all right. Oh, looks at the egg. Notices, oh, there's no sausage. I'm like, what? She opens up the other sandwich and she's like, no sausage on this one either. I was like, these motherfuckers is tripping on Mother's Day. Oh, I'm getting heated. I was like, the flex, got my fist balled up. She's like, baby, calm down. I was like, no, You trying to ruin Mother's Day for me. She's like, babe, don't worry. I'll just eat this. I'm like, no. They messed up. They need to fix this. I'm going. Snatched the sandwich out of her hand. She's like, okay, fine. Just be nice. I'm like, oh, I'm nice, baby. Oh, I'm real nice. Twice. I get my shoes on, I head back up to Panera. As I walk in, the girl behind the counter sees me again. She's like, oh no. That look. And I go over to the DoorDash section and I'm like, let me speak to the manager. The manager walks up and I'm like, oh, it's you. This dude looks disheveled. He is wearing his glasses off the tip of his nose. He has curly hair underneath a ball cap. And the dude only looks 30. I'm like, bro, you like you've been having it rough. Nonetheless, listen, man, I've been up here 3 times now. This is the 3rd time I come up here for this order. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What did we do wrong? I said, well, the first time y'all messed up, y'all put my sauce on my wife's sandwich and my sandwich didn't have no sauce. Now, the second time I've come up here, this time, they didn't even give me my sausages on my sandwiches. It's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Listen, this is not my A team. The guys who normally work, some of them called in because it's Mother's Day. I'm looking at them with stonewall face like, bro, I don't give a crap about none of that. Just make my sandwiches right. He's like, oh, don't worry, I'll make them myself personally. Do you have your receipt? I'm like, no, they took my receipt the first time they messed up. Okay, that's fine. I'll go to the computer real quick and print it out. What's your wife's name? It's like Carolyn McNeil. He's like, McNeil, okay. He goes to the computer, prints out the order, and he's like, okay, just let me make sure I get this right because I don't want to mess it up again. You've got the croissant with egg, sausage, and cheese, right? Like, yep. And he goes, you get the Asiago bagel with egg, cheese, and bacon, right? And I was like, no. He's like, what? He's like, I was like, it's supposed to be on a croissant. He goes, flips the page over. Oh, yeah, with a croissant. There it is, with a croissant. I was like, you know what, bro? Just make both of them with no sauce. I don't want no sauce, so that way, if you mess up again, either sandwich is good enough for her. He goes, I'm not going to mess it up, I promise you. I'm like, whatever, man. He goes, would you like a pastry for your troubles? I said, least I could do. I'm like, no, that is the very least. But yeah, I'll take one, a cinnamon roll. He said, okay, I'm going to go make it right now. As he walks away to go and work on my sandwiches, I'm heading back towards this wall behind where we were, and I see there's a DoorDash guy standing there with his phone, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and crack some jokes. I'm going to try and be funny to lighten the mood because I was still a little heated. So I walk up to him. I'm like, can you believe they trying to make me look bad on Mother's Day? He goes, what? What did they do? I was like, man, they had my sandwiches all wrong. I had to come up here first time because they put my sauce on my wife's sandwich and my sandwich didn't have no sauce. It's like, what? They did that to your food? I was like, yeah, man. So then when I come up here the second time, this time they didn't even put no sausages in my sandwiches. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, but I ate my first sandwich. He's like, what? You ate your sandwich in front of your wife on Mother's Day? I was like, bro, I had to finish my sandwich. Mine was okay. It was good enough for me to eat. He was like, that's crazy, man. You're crazy. I was like, yeah, but listen, I'm up here trying to get these sandwiches made, right? So she don't mind. She didn't care. He's like, oh, that's crazy, man. They missed your sandwiches 2 times. I was like, well, technically 3. He's like, it's 2. I was like, you're right. It's 2. This ain't gonna be the 3rd time. After he said that, it made me think, let me go watch these fools make my sandwich because they ain't gonna be no 3rd time. So I head over to the sandwich station because where they have the sandwich station, it's a little wall about this high. You can still see over the station. You can see what they're doing for the most part. So I go over there, I fold my arms up, and I'm giving laser beams. I'm seeing the manager look at the paper and look at the sandwiches. Look at the paper, look at the sandwiches. And he puts the sandwiches in this little tray that toasts the bread. And he turns around and he sees me standing there. He goes, oh, just make sure I get this right. Sausage, egg, and cheese, right? Yes. Sausage, egg, cheese, bacon. Both on the croissant, right? I was like, yeah, man, you got it, bro. Just do it. He goes, oh, no, I got it. I'm sitting there giving laser beams to the other guys, the ones who messed up on my sandwich. They see me looking at me. They see me looking at them, but they don't want to look at me because they know what they did. I'm being patient, but it's taking forever for my sausages. I see my sandwiches just sitting there, but the sausages are being made. I'm like, come on, man, what's going on? Finally, the sausages are done. They wrap up my sandwiches and hand them to me. Now, this time I saw them. I know they right. Ain't gonna be no coming back. He hands me my sandwiches and my cinnamon roll, and I'm out. I'm driving back home. I'm happy now because I know these sandwiches are right. My wife should be happy because the sandwiches are right. I get home. My wife is sitting there on the table like this, just looking like, ugh, what a Mother's Day. I hand her the bag. I'm like, this time is right. I watched them. She goes, are you sure? I was like, I watched them with like a hawk. She's like, okay. She opens up her sandwich. She sees it. She's like, okay. She bites it. I can see a little bit of a grin on her face. I'm like, that's all I needed. That's all I wanted was somewhat of a smile. You ain't even got to thank me. Although I will take a thank you. You're welcome. The things you do for your wife on Mother's Day is the things that you should do for your wife every day. Mother's Day is just a day that makes everybody be super focused on their wife or their mother. But you can do all these things that you normally would do on that one day, every day, or any day if you can't afford it every day. That's my message for you for today. That's my story. This story was brought to you by CC's Creative Fitness. If you're on your fitness journey or want to get help getting started, CC's Creative Fitness can get you going. All you got to do is go to ccscreativefitness.com. Sign up for a free consultation. She can tailor a plan that's specifically for you and your body type. All you got to do is go to ccscreativefitness.com and get started today. CC's Creative Fitness. Love yourself first and then spread the love to everyone else. Thank you for being here. Leave me a comment. Tell me about what you did for Mother's Day, for your wife, for your mother, or for your other person who was in your life that is a mother. I like to hear it. These stories can be heartfelt or just downright crazy, because this one was. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate your time. Thank you for your time. And until next time, peace.